Hey guys, hope you're well. Hope you're having a nice week. This week we're on to week 4 of our photography challenges, and this one is the selfie challenge. Selfie is very much part of our modern culture. It's actually reported that around 24 billion selfies are uploaded on our social media every year. So it's very much part of our day-to-day life and culture. As you're aware, artists have been exploring the self-portrait since forever. You can look at Rembrandt in the 1600s, who produced an incredible series of self-portraits through painting, and then this then obviously went on to photography, and the first ever selfie was taken in 1839 by photographer Robert Cornelius, and basically he just did it in his family store in Philadelphia. He started by removing the lens cap and then ran into the frame where he had to sit for over a minute before covering up the lens again. And on the back of that portrait he did there, it was recorded as the first light picture ever taken, 1839. So that's kind of the history of the selfie. And as I say, it's basically now just modern culture. We're using it to document where we are, who we're with, what we're doing. But yeah, it's kind of also very much a part of artists' practices. A lot of photographers use the self-portrait as a way to express themselves and just do new projects around. So what we're going to explore is just a few of those methods. And then basically what I'd like you to do then from that is just to have a go at them really and see what you can come up with and see what kind of new ways you can create a selfie, as opposed to just the obvious image that we see every day on our social media feeds. So through this we'll explore 6 different types of self-portrait. So the first one is the object, the second is the shadow, third reflection, 4th is the feet, 5 is disguise, and 6 is eyes closed. So just the first one we'll look at there is the object selfie. So when you think of an object selfie, it's more about something that represents who you are. So when you look at this picture here, you see like the carrier bag and the false teeth, and it just immediately brings to think around an older person, and their home. You can see all the decor, that sort of stuff. It kind of gives you an image of who the person is. So if you are exploring the object, think of something that represents who you are, and then think about how you can frame that and make it an interesting image. You've got then the shadow selfie. So different times of day produces different shadows. Kind of when you're on your walk, or if you're in the house and the light's coming through, look at how you can use a shadow to represent you. And it could be in a location that you really enjoy going to, and it's kind of your mark in that area. Or it could just be on just a general day-to-day walk that you can use there. It's the shadow selfie. You've got then a reflection selfie, so you can do that in any reflective surfaces, mirrors, windows, things like that, and then just kind of find interesting angles and ways to show that and show the location that you're in. The next one you can look at then is the feet selfie. So again, there's many ways you can represent that. As you can see in these images there, it could be location, it could be how you're sitting in front of the TV, it could be all these different methods, and just kind of share that. And people's shoes kind of tell you a story, or like the soles of the feet kind of bring a bit of intrigue and interest, so you can kind of explore on that if you want. You've also got the disguise selfie here, so you can dress up as a character, something that kind of represents who you are in that character, or you can even do something completely opposite and blur your face out, or cover it with something else, or put a picture over the top of it, like that image there. And then finally we've got the eyes closed selfie, so that can kind of evoke some emotion, kind of bring a dreamy state to the image. As you can see in those images there, it kind of creates a different atmosphere and a different sort of how you read the image really. So there are kind of a few options that you can do whilst exploring the selfie. Basically what I'd love you to do is just kind of have an experiment with some of these methods, and then if you feel comfortable, feel free to share them in the group afterwards, and kind of just be nice to see what everybody's doing, and just sort of exploring that. Keep you posted with that, and if you have any questions or anything you want me to sort of explain or go through with you, I'll more than happily do that as well. I look forward to see what you guys produce, and just feel free to contact me if you need that as well. All right, have a good week. Cheers.